Hi guys, so we're just into the start of a new year. I've been thinking, what do I really want to get from this year? What sort of videos would I really want to create? What sort of stuff do I enjoy doing? I've done various different types of videos on this channel and probably will continue to do so. Done things like outdoor cooking, days out, overnighters, kit reviews, stuff like that. But what really interests me the most, what I get the most enjoyment from, is just little speckles of fun that I can slot in easily around the rest of my life. Like most people, I've got a lot going on. I've got an older son. I've got now a newborn son, just born last week. I live with my girlfriend. I've got this house to look after, a full-time job. So yes, having big adventures, like the dream adventure a lot of people think about or plan for years, like traveling South America, traveling across Africa, pan-European adventures. Those are great, but they're kind of more once-in-a-lifetime trips for many people. For the average person, that's kind of more of a once-in-a-lifetime trip. What inspires me the most is doing things that I can relate to people that hopefully watch this channel, and things that help inspire other people. So now I was thinking, what would I call this? I was thinking of terms like mini adventure. Then I actually stumbled across a fairly legit adventurer by the name of Alistair Humphreys. He coined the term a micro-adventure. So as they say, nothing's new on the internet. Someone's probably thought of the idea or done the idea before you. And it was like that in this case. So Alistair Humphreys coined the term a micro-adventure. Now, a micro-adventure is doing something like, so you work like, say, your 9 to 5 job, and then when you finish work, maybe you go and take your bike out for a bike ride. You go and cook some, cook a meal out in the open, go for a river swim, hike a mountain, do that in your time off from work, and then be able to slot back into the matrix, that night, the next morning, return to your 9 to 5 job, and you've kind of eked out this like little micro adventure in your own time. So that really interests me, that kind of micro adventure philosophy. So I'm going to scrap the name mini adventure. This term is the term has already been coined. So I think microadventure is a nice term for it, and there's other people already on YouTube using this hashtag. So that's kind of what I want to do. The UK is a spectacular country. A lot of people, fly around the world looking for amazing landscapes on, deep historical, castles or churches to go and look at. But we have all that in the UK. I've got here are my these are the 5 OS maps in the area around me. OS Explorer, 1 to 25,000, the best OS map you can probably get for the kind of adventures that I do on this channel. I've got 4 around me, so these are the 4 OS maps that pretty much encircle the area I live in, North Buckinghamshire. One of these OS maps alone, there's probably like a year's worth of adventure just in one of these OS maps. If you were to get a highlighter and highlight every interesting feature, every interesting hill, church, ruin, castle ruin, interesting earthworks, Roman settlements, villages that you can still see the traces of to this day. If you highlighted every little interesting thing on this just one OS map, it'd probably take you over a year's worth of exploring. And I've got 4 here. Just in my local area. The UK is a fascinating country. You really don't need to be jetting off around the world. I mean, it's ideal if you got the budget, if you got the time, if you got the means to do that. Great. But if you're watching this from the UK or whichever country you are watching this from, there's probably adventures on your doorstep. So the micro adventure, the mini adventure, is something I really want to focus on this year. Even overnighters for myself, with like a young family, the dogs, work, it's logistically problematic for me to do even an overnighter. So even if I can just get up this time of year, it's probably the most difficult time of year. Winter in the UK, we have long nights, short days. But even if you can just get up, be down the lake, be on the top of a mountain by like 8 a.m. in the morning. Mountains are difficult for Buckinghamshire, clearly, but big hill, long trail, 8 a.m, get a little bit of breakfast, and then slot back into the matrix, into the regular job. It's perfect. It's fascinating. It's just kind of eking out a little bit of adventure around your everyday life. So that's the micro adventure. I'll leave a link to Alistair Humphreys' channel below if you want to check that out, because it's a pretty cool concept. It's a Nothing's new on the internet. Someone's probably done it before. So that's the kind of direction I'm going in this year. I'll still do I still do a lot of the videos I did before, kit reviews and all that kind of stuff. But I think the micro adventure is fascinating. It's I don't know. I feel quite inspired by it. Thanks for watching this video, guys. Look forward to more interesting and innovative content, I believe, going forward. Thanks for watching this video, and I'll see you tomorrow.